Hi everyone, so today's video is a little bit different to normal. I'm not going to be driving, I'm not going to be fixing anything. Yeah, very strange video. This is actually quite a difficult one for me to film because I just don't quite know how to say it. The bottom line is, this car, Rhodesia the Road 10, is now actually up for sale. I've also had him 4 years, I bought him in July 2018. Done a heck of a lot of work to him, as I'm sure you know from following all the videos I've posted over the last few years. For a few reasons for it. Number one, there's another car I've got my eyes on which I really want to try and track down and build. Number two is I want to make my garage better, and I can't do that having this car in it. And this car I don't really want sat around outside because it will just deteriorate. And thirdly, if I have too many cars, like a lot of people do, they end up sitting around a lot, not doing anything. And let me tell you, classic cars like being used. They don't like being sat around doing diddly squat all day. So, yeah. Now, obviously, I've done a heck of a lot to the car as well. So that does make it a very difficult one for me to sell because it's a lot of sentimental attachment and all that malarkey. But yeah, essentially, my Renault cars are my babies, and I would never consider selling those. Just never happening. But this one is a bit of a different kettle of fish because I bought him to be my first restoration, and it turned into so much more than that. But on the same score, although he turned into a lot more than just a restoration, he did turn into quite I put my heart and soul into getting this car done. I put my heart and soul into learning so many trades to be able to get this car to all work properly, be structurally sound, work properly, etc. It's just made me sort of hungry to do another one, but on another score as well. I want to do it again, but also want other people to be able to enjoy and experience these sorts of cars. It's something I do a lot when I go to shows. If someone turns around and says to me, I've never driven one of these, what's it like? I quite often just give them the keys. If you're on a field and there's no one else around, I don't see any harm in doing that. So I often give people the keys, go for a drive with them, just say, just have a drive. Because at the end of the day, if you don't let people experience something like the magic experience there is with a classic car, you aren't going to get people interested in wanting to own them and keep them going like I do. When I first went to shows in my Mark II, I drove a Renault 4, drove a Renault 4 that had a Renault 16 engine dropped in the front of it because someone said it wasn't doable, so someone proved it was. I've drove a Renault 5 Gordini. I think I might have driven a 4 CV as well, I can't remember. But point is, I got to drive a lot of funky cars, and driving those cars gave me the experience of, I want to get hold of one of these. And the fact of the matter is, I could quite happily find another garage, stick this in it, cost me a bit more money, but also someone else then wouldn't get the opportunity to A, own one, B, drive one, C, experience one. So therefore, I think this is actually the best option really for both me and the car, and for the preservation of a lot of other cars. So yeah, I'll add a I was going to try and talk you through everything that's been done on it on a video, but yesterday's cut went to about 55 minutes long because it's just nothing on this car is an easy explanation. I'm very happy to send that video, if there's any way of sending a video that long, to someone should they want to see the whole thing. But personally speaking, I'm going to put the of the list that I put on all the adverts on eBay and Facebook and all that, I'm going to put that in the description below with a link to the eBay advertisement. And if you want to see it in more detail, I just purely suggest really just come and see it in the flesh, because no video, no description can really give this car justice. It's had so much work done, and it's been taken from a car that had sat doing nothing since 1986, and yeah, it sat for so long doing absolutely nothing. I got hold of it, and yes, it's a very, very different car to what it was, to what it is now, but I think in every positive way you can think of, because it's no longer dormant. It's now a very dependable, reliable, strong old car, yes, it's 54 years old, but actually structurally it's blooming solid, mechanically it's solid, and electrically it's solid. So I don't really think, if you want a really nice old car that you can go to nice shows in and stuff like that, and maybe even drive every day all the way through the summer, I don't think you're really going to get a better example than this. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this video. It's been a very difficult one to film because, as I say, I've never done a for sale video before. It feels almost completely out of character for me to be trying to do it, because I'm normally talking very enthusiastically and talking about what I've just done to fix this, that, the other. So it's been a very weird video for me to film, but hopefully you understand why I'm selling it, and with any luck, one of you out there is interested in buying it, so you can have your own experiences with it as well, which will make me my day, to be honest with you. If I saw a photo of this car in 5 years' time, it'd been sat in a barn for 2.5 years doing nothing, I'm not sure how I'd feel. But if I saw someone driving it and saw it at a car show a few hundred miles away, I'd be absolutely delighted. I'd just be like, you're enjoying it, and that is the main thing with a classic car, is to enjoy it. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and as I say, look in the description below and I'll put all the information there that's been done to it, and along with the eBay link. But yeah, please, if you're interested in it, comment. Go on my I'm not sure if you can do messages on YouTube. I've got no idea really how that one works, but if you've got Instagram, message me on the Sean Henry Engineering post on there. Alternatively, if you type in Sean Henry Engineering without the underscore.com, that is my sort of independent website, which I built a few years ago to enable older generations who aren't on social media to basically see what I do. There's not a great deal on there because it's surprisingly difficult to get content that's big enough for a web page, but nonetheless it's something I've been sort of building up slowly but surely. So yeah, if you're interested, then have a look on there. But yeah, thank you for watching, and hopefully I kind of look forward to handing this over to a new enthusiastic owner who wants to drive it as much as I do. So thank you for watching, and hopefully hear from someone very soon.